Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Derek Rice and welcome to Rice Chiropractic and Wellness. Now we are in some very interesting times to say the least, right? And we don't always have to look on the bad side of things. We can take a look at this and go, hey, this is an opportunity. And one of the opportunities is to maybe spend about 30 to 45 minutes with me or so. And this way you learn something and then maybe you can start to alter some things in your life that'll actually make you a little bit healthier. And the reason why this is so important, especially at this point in time, is if we actually improve your digestive tract, your gut, it's actually going to build up your immune system and make you less susceptible to what's going on out there in the world. Whether it's corona, whether it's the standard flu, whether it's cold, you name it. This is kind of an important all-around topic that we can help you with. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Some of these slides are not going to be important to you, but if they are, great, but we're not going to do everything in the slide. So here we go. Like those two slides. We're not going to do that. So it talks about a detoxification program, basically is what this is about. We want to make sure that the inside of you is just as clean as the outside of you. We tend to not think about that too often in our society. So who we are and why we do what we do, okay? So we market ourselves as a weight loss clinic, but our real goal is to change your life by helping you to develop correct eating habits that make you feel fantastic, transform the way you think about food so that changes are going to be permanent, and this is going to ensure that the weight loss program, if you choose to do one, is going to be the last thing that you'll ever have to do. And typically that works. The people that we have done this have lasting improvement, and it's super amazing. Provides hands-on treatments that aid in your quest to lose inches, feel great, and have more energy. So what problems are you experiencing that could be resolved through correct eating? Are you yawning? Do you have those little side bulges? Or do you get headaches? Believe it or not, all these can be helped with diet. Correct diet, I should say. Today we'll show you how our office can help you with your weight and health problems. So our society has a real problem. According to the CDC, 69% of adults and 34% of children are overweight. It's probably a little bit more, but it's still pretty high. Obesity trends. Now this is great. This is going to show from 1985 on up for about another 25 years of what the obesity trends have been and how bad they have gotten over the years. Okay, so the white means no data. The light blue means less than 10% have been known with a BMI over 30 or roughly 30 pounds overweight or more for a person who is on average 5'4". Not everybody is 5'4", I get that, but this is just a statistic, just so you know. And then the dark blue is 10 to 14% of that particular state is, who's been recorded, who is overweight. So you got a few states up in here that are really bad. Most of the country isn't even on the map yet. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so now we're in 1990. Most of the states are over 10 to 14% overweight. Ooh, we have a new category of 15 to 19% of that state is overweight. Okay, so now basically a mass percentage or a very large percentage of each and every state is overweight that we've recorded. This is a true epidemic here. Okay, now we have over 20% of the population of that particular state. Now we have over 25, and look, it's the Deep South that are really leading the charge here. Okay, now we have over 30% of particular states. We got some people that are really holding on to their 15 to 19%, but that's gone now, most of them, huh? Okay, so we have a good portion of our country that is at least 30 pounds overweight. And on this corner down here, this says that over 30% of those particular states, all of these, are over 30 pounds or have a BMI of over 30. So why is this a problem? So according to a study published in the Journal of Obesity, okay, so the problem with this is we actually have a journal that actually deals with obesity by itself. 90% of Americans will be overweight by 2030. We've got 10 years to go. Hopefully we can't do this. This is especially frightening considering that excess weight and obesity increases one's chance of heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and other life-shortening conditions. That's just common knowledge. We know that just from everyday life. So the problem gets worse every year because we're going to get busier and busier in our fast-paced lifestyles. We eat prepackaged foods out of a box, bag, or can to save time. Yeah, it may save some time. And then these foods don't provide our bodies with the nutrients that they need, so our bodies think that we're starving. Okay, now we're starting to get to the problem. This makes our bodies hold on to more and more fat. So how many of you out there in internet world would, how many of you would agree that what you're doing right now isn't working for you? You've tried these things, okay? So we have, looks like Jenny Craig up there, we've got Lean Cuisine, we have Smart Ones. So most of these weight loss programs are going to be profiting from selling prepackaged foods from a box, bag, or can, and you have to sell a profit. So you have to sell a product. You're going to make some money off it. It's just how it works. Otherwise, we can't pay the bills, right, guys? So in addition to causing more cravings, these foods contain no live enzymes. They also increase toxicity levels in the body, okay? Because you can't get rid of them, and therefore they're stuck inside the body. So these toxins show up as cellulite on your stomach, buttocks, and thighs, and this is going to lead to excess fat, and it's a result of eating prepackaged toxic foods like those over there, the ones that are supposed to make you lose weight. So according to the World Health Organization, processed foods are the cause of increased obesity rates and diseases, including cancer and heart disease. But we don't hear about that too often. Maybe a snippet sometimes, but that's about it. But this is a true health concern for our nation. And this is how it kind of started way back in the day. So this is an advertisement probably in the 50s. It says false advertisements that promoted ingesting toxic substances have been around for many years. Okay, so the ad on the right. So this right here says laboratory tests over the last few years have proven that babies who start drinking soda during their early formative period have a much higher chance of gaining acceptance and fitting in during those awkward preteen and teen years. Yes, this is a long time ago. Most people don't feed their kids soda, but there are still a lot of people that do. And this is going to lead to a problem later on in life. So let's go on. So do yourself a favor. Do your child a favor and start them on a strict regimen of sodas and other sugary carbonated beverages right now for a lifetime of guaranteed happiness. They say it's going to promote an active lifestyle and boost personality and gives bodies essential sugars. Well, I don't know too much about having extra sugar is essential. Promoting an active lifestyle and boost personality, yeah, they're going to be hyper. They're sugared up. It's just what happens. Good writing on that. I want that marketing company. That's all I can say. Still not good stuff, though. So there are claims that eating junk makes you happy are still everywhere. Okay, so the potato chip ad says happiness is simple. Okay, right down in here. I know it's difficult to see. And then junk-filled McDonald's Happy Meals prey upon the children's susceptibility to advertising. Okay, you're going to be happy if you eat at this restaurant. They've been around since I was a kid, and trust me, that's a long time. So when you embark on a weight loss program, you should do it because, one, you want to enjoy your life to the fullest. You don't want to miss out on valuable life experiences because you're overweight and unhealthy. And three, you have friends and family members who depend on you to be functioning at 100%. Makes sense. So here's the cool thing. We're not going to do this where you actually have to come on in. We can do this over the phone, via Zoom, or whatever the case may be, FaceTime, however it's going to work. So you can come in for a one-on-one evaluation and we can help you find out if your hormones are properly working. So what this basically states is that when you're not eating well, it throws off your entire body's chemistry. So let's get into that. Not into serious detail, but we're going to get into it. So 10 reasons you may not be triggering your fat-burning hormones. Number 1, skipping meals, reducing calories, and letting yourself get hungry. So what do these things do? They slow down your metabolism. Number 2, eating refined sugars and grains. That's never really been a good idea. We know that that causes a problem. When we're kids, we think, oh, this is not going to make us fat or anything, but we're actually seeing that a lot more and more these days. So refined carbohydrates increase insulin production, which is a direct result of the sugar that you eat, which leads to weight gain. Reason number 3, excess protein mixed with excess sugar. Eating these protein with the sugar is going to inhibit digestion. And we want as much clean, good digestion as possible. That's a lot of food too, by the way. Number 4, overeating. Overeating increases cortisol production, which increases insulin production, and this is going to promote fat retention. So if you're diabetic and you're overeating, you're actually increasing your blood sugar levels or your insulin production, but that's not doing the right thing. So it may be lowering the blood sugar, but it's also making you probably more fat. Alcohol turns the sugar in the body. So alcohol triggers insulin, which triggers weight gain. And consuming caffeinated drinks like coffee or cola. Caffeine damages your digestive tract and prevents you from absorbing nutrients from food. Okay, so I don't have any piles here. Now, for those people who know and go back to like the 70s, they had really long shag carpet, right? So we're gonna pretend this is shag carpet. So we've got these intestinal portions that are getting really, really long, and what it's saying is that the caffeine damages the digestive tract. So instead of being really long finger-like projections, they actually drop down and it looks like commercial carpet. And therefore, we're not getting what we need to actually absorb the nutrients into our body so we can use it correctly. So, are you thinking, I don't have the willpower to eat less, quit eating sugar, or stop drinking colas? Are you also thinking that I want to lose weight, but I don't think I can change my habits? Well, don't worry. There's help and we can help, and we have helped a lot of people. Why else would I not be triggering my fat-burning hormones? Well, number 7, no exercise or the wrong exercise. We can teach you how to maximize your workouts for fat burning, okay? Super important. You'll see this later. Number 8, too much stress. That's also when you eat too much, it stresses out your body, believe it or not, and that's where part of that cortisol comes in as well. So stress increases cortisol production, okay? Which increases insulin production and thus fat retention. Number 9, poor sleeping habits. Getting to bed late, getting too little sleep, and getting poor quality sleep all inhibit your ability to lose weight. And the most important reason yet, poor liver function, okay? Liver is super, super important for a lot of these processes, so the body needs a healthy liver to maintain a healthy weight. So, how do you cleanse your liver so it can aid in weight loss? Through a detoxification program. Detoxification is a process of removing toxins from the body, and what this program does, it's liver, digestive tract, kidneys, bladder, lymphatic system, lungs, and skin are the major systems that are involved in the neutralization and elimination of toxins. So detoxification is necessary because we are exposed to toxic, chemically treated, synthetically produced foods throughout our lives. And I will be honest, back in the day, years and years ago, I can do that, and I would have loved both of those, and multiple times a day, and yeah, it was really bad, but I have changed some stuff over time, so it's good. But those things are not good for you as much as we like to consume them. So detoxification or toxin elimination program uses whole foods and herbs to give the body the resources it needs to purify itself and get to its proper weight. Okay? pretty important on how this is. Sometimes we need a little bit of extra help, and that's where the herbs come in. So are you still worried about your willpower to lose weight, even with a great program? The reason you've had low willpower in the past is because of your body is actually imbalanced and it does experience cravings. And when you get those cravings, it's really difficult to actually not go in that direction of that craving. So when your liver is cleansed, cravings will start to disappear. This can start as soon as you begin the detoxification program. Give it a few days probably. If you decide not to do the detoxification, your body will still be imbalanced. And then here's another question just on the side note is, do you think it's going to get better, or do you think it's going to stay the same, or do you think it's going to get worse? You might be able to lose some weight on another program, but you will gain it back because your fat-burning hormones are still not working properly. Okay, so this is a big system here. We got a lot of important things to work with. So your fat-burning hormones are your thyroid, growth hormone, testosterone, glucagon, and adrenaline. So when your body is in proper balance, the fat-burning hormones are gonna function properly. Super, super important. So once you're through this, once in balance, you can keep the hormones stimulated by, I'll be honest, it's not my favorite slide, but it's a very important slide. One, by using the thyroid of your fat-burning hormone, how to activate it is through healthy liver and proper exercise. Okay? Growth hormone, good sleep and proper exercise. Testosterone, proper exercise and clean diet. Glucagon, which is a liver enzyme to help out with blood sugar, protein that comes from a healthy liver and proper exercise. And adrenaline is proper exercise. So if we're not properly exercising, just in general, that is such a key factor to all this that it's important. But now, we also have good sleep. It's going to affect your growth hormone for repair products. It's going to be important. Healthy liver for the thyroid, and then a clean diet for testosterone, and probably some of the other female hormones as well. So this is all really, really important. And women, yes, you do have testosterone, just like guys have estrogen as well. Remember, in order to trigger your fat-burning hormones, you need to have a liver that is actually functioning really well. So we do offer detoxification programs, okay? Our detoxification system utilizes whole foods and herbs to give the body the resources it needs to purify itself and to get to its proper weight. Super, super important. This would only be prescribed after an evaluation, okay? So this is kind of important. Detoxification helps the body to become balanced as it is losing weight. Once the body is in balance, it can maintain the correct weight. So here's another fun thing is if you're in pain and you're not near here, go find a chiropractor. If you can, that's open. We are still considered essential healthcare providers, so we are open. So the body stores fat when it is in pain. Okay, so if you're constantly in pain, that's one reason why. One, you can't really move. Two, but you have a high stress on the body, which is going to lead to fat retention. So reducing pain can naturally lead to weight loss. And believe it or not, when you go through these programs, your pain starts to decrease as well. Once your body heals, other health conditions will clear up as well. In our clinic, we offer relief from neuropathy, back pain, knee pain, low energy, depression, insomnia, and fibromyalgia. Now, a lot of these things can be wrapped up all into one program, so any of these things that you may have are probably going to get helped through one of our programs that we can offer you. So we can help you no matter what your goal, whether you want to lose weight, recover from chronic pain, improve your health, or just feel better. So here's the thing, our special guest as you are today, we're going to love to offer you a one-on-one personalized evaluation. Now again, we're going to have to do this over the internet, okay? And the great thing about this is you don't actually have to come here. We can drop ship the product to you. And there's a lot of different things that you're going to get. One of them is going to be a computerized assessment form of your stress hormones, your energy, your diabetes, and a natural evaluation for your hormone. So it's going to be with me. We're going to do that together, which is going to be that report of findings, and there's going to be no charge on this, okay? So here's a good question. How many of you would like to get to the root cause of what's actually causing the problems? I would too, yeah. That's why I do this. I really want to help people on out. I want to make sure that we are actually getting better in a natural way, because what we're doing right now in our healthcare, I keep having patients come on in the door saying, I don't want another medication. I don't want to do that. And then they don't know what else to do. Well, we have something else we can do, and this is it. So how many of you like the idea of healthy and permanent solutions for weight loss, or just feeling better? If you continue these programs with maybe not everything that involved with it, but if you actually continue to eat well, you will continue to feel better. It's an amazing thing what food does. We actually don't give food enough credit these days. So how many of you are at the point where you're fed up and really want to eliminate your weight problem? Well, when you come in, we're going to go over this one-on-one evaluation, okay? We will have you fill out the symptom assessment. Email me, let me know that you want to do this. I'll send one on out to you. We can do this all online, and then we will figure out a time that's going to work best, and this way we can go over it together. I can even email you what your results are, okay? It's going to look something similar to this. So it's going to show stuff on where you're at. Are you in a dangerous position, or are you safe over on the far right-hand side? Okay, and we're going to look at all these things just to kind of see, because if you're not in the green, we need to get you to the green, and that's where the optimal health is, as far over as possible. So this is pretty amazing, because we have had a lot of patients with this program, thousands and thousands, as it says, that have actually changed their lives, and it is super amazing. Just to let you know and give you an idea, on one of our programs, it's a 5-week program, we've actually had people lose about 20 pounds and about 28 inches throughout their entire body. It was a little bit more than just what we're going to be able to do, but it works, and it's going to work for you too, if you follow it. So after we help you lose your weight, we have ongoing classes, which we're not going to do that really, because we can't do things live, but we can always talk. You'll have my number, you can always talk to me. So if you're experiencing weight issues, low energy, depression, or any type of pain, sign up for our one-on-one personalized health weight loss evaluation. Okay, now with this, all we're gonna do is we're probably gonna link you on over to our website. Okay, if not, I will put my email at the bottom of this video. Even if you're like in Arkansas, we can help out. Florida, New York, it really doesn't matter. We can get this to you. The important thing is that this is actually a really good time to actually get started with this. Because yes, you are at home. Yes, you may or may not have kids, whatever the case may be, but you actually have a little bit of extra time, because a lot of people say, I don't have the time for this. Now could be a good time. So when we're ready to get back to work and stuff like that, you're gonna have the energy, you're gonna have everything you're gonna need to get going and to be more efficient and to function better in life. So I hope this helped out for you. And this was a joy doing this for you, and I really appreciate your time watching this. Please give me a call at 619-356-0314. Let me know that you saw this video, and we'll get things situated for you and organized, and there's going to be no charge to you to do this. That's what's amazing. So give me a call at the number 619-356-0314, or text me, even if you just have some basic questions. I would love to hear from you. Hope you're having a great day, and stay safe. Bye.